I think we whatever we do, we use, we call it expression forms or forms of expression. If you say that you want to deliver an idea to people, some people use sculpture, some people use painting. In my case, I use song and music. And besides that, you also need a frame. And I feel that a frame is like Musical Theatre Limited, a company. I was introduced to musicals by a good friend of mine, Dr. Kenneth Lien. And this is one of the earliest works that we did together, Big Bang the Musical, based on the guy called Stephen Hawking. And how, as a person with dilapidating disease, could still contribute scientifically, to the scientific knowledge. And he had personal struggles and so forth. So we kind of identify with it, right? That we have personal struggles, and yet you want to learn something, contribute something, and do something good for society. At this juncture, I think it is fair to say that looking at the type of music I've done over the years, I tended to want to do music that means something to society as a whole. That maybe as senior people would wake up and say, I want to wake up. I want to listen to a piece of music. I want to go eat char kway teow and eat jing teng. Instead of huddling at home and just wondering how life would end. Or a blind person would say, can I really be a theatre artist? I'm blind. And I worked with this group called Musical Theatre Limited, and we did a show called My Love is Blind. And we have good friends like Miss Y.E. and Robert, who was struggling artists, performing in busking in Tampines MRT in Singapore. They didn't get a chance to go on stage and then be like, it got self-actualizing, be a normal person who performs. So I think Musical Theatre Limited is one very special group of people, small group, but they don't hunger for big money, but they hunger for big improvement in the social feeling of people and so forth. And that aligns very well, with what I think internally feel. And because Musical Theatre Limited is bent on really wanting to be original, and we have to struggle all the time. If I look at a good play by Andrew Lloyd Webber or Sondheim, I did a great, and they've got a lot of history, and they are an inspiration to us. But what about ourselves? What about our stories and told in our way, in our own setting, own vernacular, so to speak, our own slang, and yet be appreciated by our own people, hopefully, and over time become meaningful to the region and even to the world. And with that, Musical Theatre Limited kind of crystallizes our action to what we call this social mission. It's a big word, social mission, but basically it's making people who don't have a chance to smile. People who don't have a chance to understand or appreciate nice theatre, live singing and all that, they get a chance to watch it. And at the end of it, maybe they'll wake up and say, yeah, I want to carry on living. I want to carry on, maybe doing something good for somebody else. And that will be even good, better, right? Getting up yourself is good. But if he gets up and says, okay, now I can, because of that show I saw and the way the singer sang, the way the actor talked to me about this thing, I begin to think that maybe I can do something for society as well, and not just be a recipient all the time, right? I think it's a lot of challenge. We always think that people must give us things. But maybe turn it around. When you give, you get. Strange way to put it, but when you give, you get.